understand that.
No bullshit. Bullshit! That's bullshit, Jake. Cut the bullshit, really. Now you gonna cry some more? What a brat, really. I told you the same thing over and over and over and over from the beginning, Jake. Find a science topic from your book, from your class. What are the topics that you've talked about all year? Look up one of those topics. Find a science experiment that you can do related to that topic. Is that not what I said?
You did,
Yeah, okay. So why are you sitting here saying all this stuff? What did you just say? You didn't understand the concept of the science topic and all that? No. Something else is going on with you, Jake. Somebody told you to act this way towards me?
Oh.
Somebody did. And the tears and all that? Oh! You even have to force the tears out of your eyes, Jake.
You think I could actually do that?
Yeah, you did, because I stood there and watched you do it, Jake. You started, when I told you that your idea was bullshit and wasn't scientific. You know that. Okay? So whatever your game is, I don't give a damn. But you are going to do the project the way that you're supposed to be done. Okay? You're not going to do an experiment on which website or web search engine is the most used based on what algorithm. You don't even know what an algorithm is. Okay?
Okay, we'll do the little eliminate the victor.
Okay, or do another one. There is no reason for you to crucify yourself the way you have tonight. There's no reason for you to sit here and throw all this shit off on me, saying you didn't think I'd approve of it and you didn't know what science topics were. You're making a big deal out of something that you don't need to make a big deal out of. Really. Okay? No reason at all. None. You understand? It's a simple thing. I'll tell you again, find a science topic that you talked about in your science class. Google that science topic. If you can't come up with a scientific question related to it, then Google it and see if you can find an experiment. Okay? If you don't want to do that, you want to do the thing with the dipping the pennies in the lemon juice and then vinegar, then do that one. Okay? Those are fine. I started telling you that when you sat down at the computer. You are saying, Jake, why don't you do the original one? Why don't you do the one with the pennies like you were going to do? Why don't you do that one? You said you couldn't find it. Well, fine. I could have helped you find it. But you don't want to do that. You want to go find something else. So you started roaming through the internet and spending all this time reading about all this stuff when you could have done research on that and got it done. It's not that hard. You don't have to pull your hair out of your teeth out to do this, okay? You're making it way too complicated, and you're coming up with all these excuses, and you kept trying to argue with me to prove that you were right and that I was wrong. Okay? I'm not here to be your enemy, Jake. I'm not here to be abusive to you. I'm not here to tell you that you're full of shit or that your ideas are bullshit or anything. What I've told you has been the same all along. You need to listen instead of trying to argue to win an argument. Okay? If you had done that, then you would have heard me say that. You understand that? I said the same thing all along. Find a science topic from your class, Jake. If you don't want to do that one with the pennies, find a topic in your class, look it up, do an experiment related to that topic. That is what I said. We're not going to go here. I don't know. That guy wants to get to his car. I don't know. See, you need to listen is what I'm telling you. You're not listening. You want to argue with me, and you don't want to do the work, and you don't want to do what works. The hypothesis, the scientific method, Jake, it works, okay? It's very simple. You can be very simple in the way you conduct experiments with the scientific method. You don't have to make it complicated, okay? It doesn't have to be complicated, sweetheart. It pains me to see you upset. It hurts me, and it makes me feel very sad for you. And it angers me because you're getting yourself upset for no reason. For no reason, Jake. You don't have to argue with me. Listen to me. What I'm telling you is what you need to do. Okay? It's not because I'm telling you you can't do that idea. You have to do an experiment, and your teacher even gave your class the lecture. Building a model of the solar system is not a science project because it's not a science experiment. Isn't that what he said?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so you know that matters to him, doesn't it? He wants you to do something related to science, and it has to be an experiment. Okay, Jake? Why are you so upset? You piss me off so much with this bullshit routine that you pull when you start to crying and you look at me, oh my God, I do it, all this stuff like I'm doing something terrible to you. And then you start trying to jerk tears out of your eyes to act like I've done something terrible and I don't approve. And if you say one thing and it's the wrong thing, I'm going to bite your head off. I hate you when you do that. Absolutely can't stand it. Because it's such bullshit. I'm not doing anything to you. I don't know why you do that. But you don't have to, and I think it's because, you know, maybe I don't know. I'm sorry, Jake, if I make you feel that way. I don't mean to. I'm just trying to help you, son. I wanted the fucking science fair. Okay? Mine was a display of information, though. Yours is, your class, you have to do an experiment. All I did was these are Newton's 3 laws of motion. And I did the golf ball thing. And that was it. That was all I did. Mine wasn't an experiment at all. So, you know, I got a free Redbox coupon. I mean, all this tears and stuff, and you're acting like I've done something terrible to you. I can't stand it. I'm sorry. I'm just going to shut up right now. I'm just going to be quiet. Because I can't stand it. It makes me so angry when you do that. I don't deserve it. I haven't done anything to you. And you're sitting there acting like I've done something to you. And that's what you're saying to me. But you wouldn't let me. But you wouldn't let me do that one. And but I want to do this. No, I'm telling you, no, that's not, I'm telling you this. No, Jake, you can't do that one. You can't do this one. No, that's not a science project, Jake. It's not an experiment. Really? Are you serious? Grow up. That is ridiculous, Jake. There's no reason for that. Is there? Is there?
No.
Really? Oh, there's the popo. So, take my advice, take it or leave it. You want my help, I'll help you. If you don't, then you can sit and suffer all weekend. I don't care. But you're going to get it done, you're going to do it the right way. And if I have to, I will ground you, and I will sit there, and I will hang over you, and make you do everything the way it needs to be done, and reteach you the entire book of your science class that you've had the whole year to this point, and make you do work on top of doing your science project. I will give you science experiments by the hundreds to do if I have to, till you understand what I'm talking about. I will do it, honey. So cut the crap, really. It's not a big deal. And I can't believe you've done this. I can't believe you sat here and pitched a fit like this and put on this. Something's happened. Somebody put you up to it or something. I don't know what you think. What the hell? I just really...